Alright, welcome back to another video, another Elden Ring video. We're recording in a little bit of a different style, meaning I'm gonna edit in a different style. When I first recorded, I kind of just recorded the gameplay, not audio. Now I'm recording both, and we're gonna see how that goes. I just feel like videos like these, it is gonna require me to do like a lot more editing. Hello, future Senpai Migs here. So you can hear my voice as of right now, but when I start fighting bosses and stuff like that, my voice, for some reason, I have the kind of voice that just tends to camouflage with just about everything, any other sound around it. So I apologize for that, and I'll try and fix it as much as I can, but hopefully you guys enjoy. Totally fine. Video we beat the Tree Sentinel, which isn't a main boss, but it's probably one of the first tough bosses you face when you're barely getting into the game. The next boss after this, typically me, I like to go straight for Margit, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna do it right now. There's definitely future me is definitely gonna have to edit in a little bit of a montage. Totally fine. Get some really good level up, maybe fight a couple mini bosses before we then go ahead and proceed to fight this boss. Wait, who warned it? To be honest, these edits might be a little fun to record. One thing I didn't like about the last edit is you guys weren't seeing like weren't getting my natural reaction to the game, and I kind of wanted to be able to do that, especially with this game. This game's such a great game.
Me? I'm searching for my purpose, given to me by my mother inside the Earth Tree. Long ago, for the reason that I yet live, burned and bodiless. There is something for which I must apologize. I've acted the Finger Maiden, yet can offer no guidance. I am no maiden. My purpose was long ago lost.
But yeah, you know, I just wanted to be able to give you guys my natural, raw reaction to the game. So hopefully it turns out nice, you know. What was I going to do here? Pastime. So we are going to fight the Knight's Cavalry. Again, as mentioned, there's bosses we can fight before we go straight to Margit, and that's probably what I'm going to do. Just to build out myself out, make it a little easier. The Knight's Cavalry is a little bit similar to the Tree Sentinel. Some might say it's easier, some might say it's harder.
Oi! You there! Could you help us out, Cully?
And yeah, so we'll see how it goes. I definitely don't want to wake up those knights right there. We're just gonna go straight in. I'm gonna fight him on torrent, so. last thing I wanted to do was wake up the soldiers. The soldiers are dealing with this man's already. Like that's what I mean. Dude just killed Torn. Okay. Like dude just killed Torn in one. Oh my god! Very curious. If I were to go fight Margit, right? Do I really want to go inside here? No, I do not. I'm a little scared. I don't. They could take us somewhere far more worse than Margit. Here's what we're gonna go do. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go attempt and fight Margit. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what we do. What kind of damage can be done, and then. Depending on that, that'll show us where to go. What we need to level up, what we need to focus on. If we could beat him first try, honestly. Definitely could happen. Could happen. Could happen. Here's the worst part about having to get Margit is you have to go through this cave. Actually, nah, that's there are different ways you can get there. I just like to take this way. You gotta worry about like how the giants are happening. Yeah. So we're a pretty low level. Do I recommend finding Mark at this level? Maybe. I mean, if you truly think you can do it, then sure go ahead. Who am I to tell you no? Memorize spells? Okay, we don't have any spells to memorize. Ashes of War. Yes. Ashes of War. I have no idea what that is, but this one. I don't know how to use them, but here we go.
Foul tarnished. In search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
Took my remote. My desk could have vibrated.
Someone must extinguish thy flame. Let it be Margit the Fell.
Bro, Margit's such a cool boss. I hate him. I completely hate him. Okay. That's not horrible. It's not a horrible amount like that. Oh no, that is perfect. Perfect. Get over here. Alright. Oh, this is great. Oh, I got this thing. Okay. We are dodging right now. Okay, except for that one. But here's a market right before.
Warrior blood must truly thy veins.
Come on, buddy. Come on. Okay, we got one left.
These foolish ambitions to rest.
There it is. Put these foolish ambitions to rest. Honestly, we got halfway. We got halfway. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I feel like Frederick, we could beat him at the level we're at. Let's be realistic here. We could beat him. See, so I can't summon this guy, but I don't want to summon him just yet. I truly do feel like I could beat him without summoning anything. No!
Foolish ambitions to rest.
Damn, so we're getting halfway. That's good, but the more damage you do to him, the more like moves he starts doing. And also, why do I feel like there was a boss? I don't know if it's all the bosses or specifically one, but there's one boss where like he adjusts to your play, so to the way you play, and that's just crazy. Should we spawn in this? Nah.
Yeah, that was ambitions to rest.
Yeah, that's really good. I should have moved them away. That was well played, Margit the Fell, or Fell, whatever his name is, Margit. See, the thing about this guy is he does a good amount of damage. I don't know if I want him. But he also, Margit also like gets an increase of he gets an increase of what's it called? He just gets an increase of health.
These foolish ambitions to rest.
You were so close.
Forgive me. I've been testing you to see whether or not grace truly does guide you, and whether you are fit to face the challenge that entails. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Round Table Hall,
Yes,
gathering place of tarnished champions, guided by grace. Very well. Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment.
I would have loved to have been a voice actor for this game. I would have loved to. Unfortunately, I don't have any voice acting skills. Well, it's a new day. And did I beat Margit? No. Am I going to beat Margit in this video? Yes. So if you notice, the audio is a little bit different. I'm still trying to figure out this audio thing. You know, and hopefully this works out. So the rest of this video is going to be voiceover. It's obviously going to be edited in the same format as the first half, but this second half is, you know, it's going to be edited a little bit differently. Again, I apologize for the inconvenience, and I will have it fixed by episode 3. Other than that, enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in the end. Okay, so I knew I needed more boss practice before I go on and actually beat Margit. So behind this castle, it's kind of one of the first castles you see that's behind like your spawn area. You fight, there's a boss named Lionel. And he's a pretty good boss. I didn't fight him until after Margit on my first run, but on this run I said, you know what, let me go ahead and just knock this boss out of the way. If I could beat him, then I think I'm ready for Margit. And again, this is a tough boss, you know, considering I'm still low level. That right there, that little stun I did just got my hopes up so high. I thought I just reached the end of a tunnel and everything was gonna be a lot smoother. We died as expected. Going in, I knew I was gonna be here for a little bit. I didn't think I was gonna beat him right away. And that's honestly one of the fun things about this game. Then I had this run. This was the last run, and I did use the wolves as summons. I didn't want to use summons this run, but I was like, you know what, whatever. It's the inevitable. Once I get the mimic, I'm sure I'll be using that. So let's use the wolves to help me out here. And yeah, we finally beat Leonin, Lionel, Lioness, whatever you want to call him. We beat him. Now here's another boss that I decided to fight before Margit. This boss right here, there's a ton of these all over the whole Elden Ring world. You can go fight them. Once you kill them, they're dead. They're honestly like regular bosses, and they're a pretty good challenge because once you get into like newer areas of the map, they get different abilities. For example, if you go into like I guess the fire area, I'm not really sure the name of it. That part has one like this, but that one spews out poison. You know, so they all have their like own different added ability. And yeah, so these bosses can be challenging sometimes, and sometimes you could get easy. You know, their moves are pretty similar, so once you get their moves down, they're pretty easy. But then once you start getting to the ones where they're like adding more and more like abilities, for example right here, that's a tough move to dodge because you have to constantly be dodging, for me at least. And then we had this run right here. It's the second run, and I was moving good. I was dodging, you know, I was able to dodge most of that. And then again, as mentioned, you know, I played the game before, so it started bringing back like muscle memory on the moves of the character and how to dodge and where to dodge, which is why these are my favorite characters, because I'm so good against them. And I think this was the final boss we fought until we faced Margit, the foe. It was time. I knew I was ready to face one of the biggest challenges in this game. The first biggest challenge, Margit. I had enough runes to give myself a few extra levels. We're level 19. That's not bad. We fought Margit first at level 14 or 13. Now we're level 19. I mean, come on. In my opinion, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I unfortunately did not get the Moonveil. I really wanted to get the Moonveil, but you have to kill a boss, and the boss is a little tough. And for this run, I'm not gonna lie, I use summons, I use my wolves, I use Roger. I was like, I'm gonna use everything I have to be able to defeat Margit. The damage we're doing right now is good. I got my wolves to be able to distract them, so I'm able to back up and heal. And I'm able to go back in to start doing more damage. And he's focusing on the wolves, so he's not hitting me. And look, like, I'm already halfway. It was so difficult to get halfway in the first part of the video. And now, a few bosses later, and I'm here doing all this damage, dodging good. I'm feeling good. But feeling good apparently isn't enough. It's not enough.
These foolish ambitions to rest. These foolish ambitions to rest.
And then I had this run. Now this run right here. This is the run.
You're going to love this. Trust me. What you're seeing now is my normal state. This is a Super Saiyan. And this is what is known as a Super Saiyan that has ascended past a Super Saiyan. Or you could just call this a Super Saiyan 2. Just wait.
generating that much power?
Feels like the whole world is shaking apart.
I shall remember thee, tarnished, smoldering with thy meager flame. Cower in fear of the night. The hands of the fell omen shall brook thee no quarter.
That was an amazing run. I couldn't help putting that Dragon Ball Z Super Saiyan stereo in it, because it was just an amazing run. Like, we overpowered him. Me, Roger, and the Wolves. We got him good. We got him good. And it was just awesome to be able to do that. I was like, it felt good in the moment. It felt good. Now the next step was Godric. But I want the Moonveil. I want the Moonveil because I am most likely going to be using the Moonveil throughout the whole campaign. The rest of it. You know, the Moonveil is such a good weapon. Close combat, you got it. You know, you want to go do a little bit of range. Thanks to the Moonveil, you have an ability where it shoots out like a ray of magic when you swing down. And that's what I love about it. I love the versatility it offers. You're able to go close range, or you could go a little bit of a medium range. Here's the thing about the Moonveil. We need to fight a baby lizard. Just kidding, he's not a baby. He's huge. He's huge. This is a huge lizard. It's got wings. And I'm not doing much damage to it, as you can tell. In this moment, I then decided, you know what, maybe I don't need the Moonveil right now. Because this boss I probably might be able to beat. But I put a decent amount of hits into that, and I'm that far into damage, so I was like, you know what? Bloodhound's Fang it is.
This was supposed to be a dead end, I'm sure of it. What's going on here? A door from thin air. Well, stranger things happen at sea, or so I'm told. But onward I shall go. I am the warrior Jar, Iron Fist Alexander. I was heading to Redmane Castle, on the southern edge of the scarlet, rot-blighted Kaled Wilds, where a festival is being held, until I was stumped by that dead end.
Alright, that's gonna go ahead and do it for this video. I'm gonna go ahead and let this second attempt play out, but thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for sticking with me. I'm being able to be a little bit more consistent with the uploads. These edits do take a little bit. I have to record the gameplay and figure out. I'm always doing new audio things, just trying to figure it out. But next video is Godric. Godric is next, and you guys are gonna see like the steps I take to get a Godric, the weapons I get. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get the Bloodhound's Fang, and we'll use that for a good amount of time until we can go ahead and get the Moonveil. And even still, the Bloodhound's Fang is a good weapon, and believe it or not, that's the first weapon I used when I first played the game. I immediately fell in love with the weapon, and it's definitely, if it's not my number one, it's my number two favorite. The number one might be the Moonveil, or the number two might be the Moonveil. You know, both of those weapons helped me a great deal in the game. So yeah, other than that, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.